All right, welcome guys. I'm gonna climb this tree here. Welcome to Live Joyfully, to the Joy Challenge. As you can see, I'm up here on a tree because I love getting out in nature. There are so many benefits to getting out in nature, and one of the keys to finding joy is choosing to live in awe and curiosity. You think about, like a toddler when they're in puppy stage, as I like to call it, 2 or 3 years old, and even up to 4 or 5. Toddlers and cubs are constantly excited and awe-stricken by the world. Every day is an adventure. Even the simplest thing is an adventure because it's new and it's fresh. And for some reason, as we grow up and we become adults, we forget how amazing just the simple things in life are. I mean, you probably hear the sound of this airplane here. Think about how amazing airplanes are. Think about it. Our civilization for thousands upon thousands of years had the same mode of transportation. And in the last 100 years, I guess a little bit more than that, we now have air transportation. We get these big old hunks of metal up in the sky. That's amazing, isn't it? And yet we forget how amazing everything is. We forget how amazing our lives are. We come inside a home that has carpet, that has a lot of homes have heat or air conditioning or even window units of air conditioning. And we sit here complaining about how life is hard, and we're living more comfortable lifestyles physically than kings and emperors did for thousands of years. What do we have to complain about? But instead of focusing on the negative about what we shouldn't do, I do want to focus on this concept of living in awe and curiosity. There's something that one of the wise Buddhist philosophers talks about. It's called tathata. I think I'm saying that right. And the concept behind that is to notice the beauty in your everyday life. Notice living in the moment. And I'm paraphrasing, but he says, the miracle of life isn't walking on water, it's walking on dry ground. It isn't, something far out there. It's hearing the giggle of a little child. That's the beauty of life. And tathata is the concept of recognizing that beauty around us. And as we do that, as we live with amazement in every little thing that we have, if we take the time to notice a caterpillar or a grasshopper or the way that the trees move in the wind, when we take the time to do that, it fills our heart with gratitude and amazement, and life becomes exciting again. Instead of dreary, we can form excitement. It's something that's so simple. To cultivate curiosity, as I like to say, and to live in wonder and awe, it helps to get outside yourself. It helps to interact with nature, for example. Studies have been done that show the massive benefits of getting outdoors 2 to 3 times a week. And as I recall, the study says that it can be as effective on mood as antidepressants can be. Just getting out. And then you add to that, the things we're talking about here, not just getting out in nature, not just walking and exploring, but noticing the little pieces of beauty. And taking the time to feel the gratitude for those things and to live in this awe and wonder. I think about an older person in his 80s or 90s who's still living with that awe and curiosity and a smile on his face and a bounce in his step. This can happen for you too. So your assignment is to take the opportunity today and try to find 5 things that create amazement in your mind. That you can have that curiosity to cultivate. And whether it be the bark on a tree or the moss on a tree, how it grows certain ways, or the ocean waves, or a relationship you have with your child. Just think about that. Think about how that can bless your life and express your gratitude for it. And as you do, you're going to find a lot of joy, happiness, and peace. And we'll see you next time. Live joyfully. And so until then, don't forget, live in awe and curiosity and live joyfully.